Hi guys, my name is Caesar and today I will show you how to create a vector icon and animate them. So for this animation we will talk about polygons, duplicate node, time offset, test follower modifier and align curves. So how you can see, we can use a simple title to learn useful concepts about Fusion for motion graphics. So let's start. Okay, so now we are here in Fusion, so let's start. So first I need to do, I will add a background node and I will add a rectangle. So we connect the rectangle here, let's press 2 and let's start. For this rectangle, just change the corner radius to something like this and okay, so this is done. Maybe something like that. Okay, so now I will add a polygon here and I will uncheck these keyframes. So connect, and the polygon I will just make the last part here. And here we are done. So maybe I just move a little bit. Okay, so the icon is done. So now let's add the lines here. So we do the same. I get a background, change to white. Let's connect these two here. And I will add a polygon here. Let's uncheck the keyframes, we don't need. And let's draw a line. Okay, so huge. Okay. Okay, so the line is done. Now I will animate this line. So let's see. So let's go to frame 50. We're here right now in 50, so great. I create a keyframe here and go for frame 0 and turn down. Okay, now let's go to the spline. Let's select this polygon. Ctrl A to select everything, S, and let's make this curve a little bit better. So we press F4 here so I can see better, and let's make some change in this spline. Okay, so now the line is done. All I need to do is add a duplicate node here to create more lines. So let's make space here. I will select the background, Ctrl spacebar and type duplicate. Just start typing, you will see here, duplicate. Copies will be 4. And here in center, you just move. So now, easy, we have 4 copies. So let's play. Okay, now let's create some time offset here. We have this option, so let's say -3. Let's play. And here we have. Okay, so the icon is done, very simple. Now I would like to do here is in this merge node, I will add a transform node and I will rename to icon animation. So for the icon animation, I will change the pivot point to the base, something like that. So let's make zoom here so you can see better. Okay, And now I can scale and rotate in this angle. Perfect. So now this icon is ready. So I will just come here in size, click modify with anim curves, and something happens, don't worry. So now we have some animation here, but this is not what we are looking for. Don't worry. Here we say transition, change to custom. And here in custom we have something very important, is this input 0 to 1. 1 is the final and 0 is the beginning. Okay, and scale is the size, so I will keep scale 1. This is the original size. So let's come to frame 0, and here input I will create a keyframe in 0 and go to frame 25 and 1. So 0 to 1. So okay, perfect, works. So now let's come to here to curve, change linear to easing, and select elastic. Let's see, much better. Okay, now we have it, but maybe it's too fast in my opinion. I will come here into keyframes, select these nodes, and let's make a row here, and just select the last keyframe here, and maybe and just move a little bit more and see. Okay, now it's better, maybe a little bit less. Okay, I like it. So let's see, the icon is done, but I would like to offset a little bit these lines here. So I will click in polygon, click in keyframes here, and maybe I will change, I would like this animation start maybe in frame 15. So I will just select everything and move to frame 15, something like that. So see, too much. So okay, so the icon is done, is ready, but something that I don't like it here is these dots in the beginning. So I would like to do is I will change this. So I will come to polygon, I come to frame 0, and here in border style I will create a keyframe. I will change to rounded to flat. Okay, go to frame 1 and return to rounded. So okay, now I will open the keyframes and I will select these 2 keyframes that I create right now and just move it to when the animation starts here. Okay, so let's see, now much better. So we start clean. Okay, so the icon is ready, is done. Let's move. So let's move this icon here. That is okay. I will create now the background for this animation. This will be something blue, something like that. Let's add a merge node. Let's connect the background and connect the animation here. Okay, so let's change some colors. So the icon will be dark blue, something like this maybe. Let's find a nice blue here. Yes, and the lines will be the same blue. Okay. Maybe I will change this background a little bit dark. There you go. Okay, so this is the icon. Now I would like to do is in this icon animation I would like to change this position. but I don't want to use the same node. So I will create a new one here, and this one I will press F2. This will be icon position. So I can move my icon now wherever I prefer, make this smaller, and I don't need to worry about the animation. Okay, so let's put here for now. So you can see, easy. Okay, so let's keep it for now in this place. I will add now a test node. Just connect here to the icon, create a merge node, and let's say, let's talk. And find some nice font. Maybe this one. So let's put over here maybe. And now I will go back to the icon position and just find a nice position for the icon. Maybe something here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. And because this is a vector, what I can do right now, maybe I will come to here to this polygon. I will change the monitors to not this one, sorry, this one, and I just adjust, maybe something like that, little adjustment. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I like it. Okay, so now let's animate the test. So I will come in here. For this animation, now I will use the follower modifier. So right click here, follower, go to modifier, I go to frame 0, and let's go to transform. Go to size, and now if you change the size here, you can see anything because you need add keyframes. So now you can see. So I will click here in Y, click in expression, and I just connect. That's it. Just drag this icon and connect here. So now you can use just one slider, something like this. Okay. So now I will uncheck the keyframes and right click, modify with anim curves. Let's open anim curves here, and what's happened is working. Like this, very bizarre. Don't worry. So just a little adjustment. Go back to the follower. So you can see this keyframe was added by the modifier. So I just need to check this one too. That's it. And now we have perfect. So let's go back to anim curves. Let's come here, source, change to custom, frame 0. I will create an input which is 0, and framing 30 maybe I will put 1, so 0 to 1. If you see here it's too big, it's because the scale is 5. I will return scale to 1, which is my original size, and let's play. Okay, works, but is linear, no worries, okay. So just change to easing. I will select elastic again, and okay, works. Now I go to follower, click in timing, and delay, let's say 5. But too much. So I will come in here, change between first and last. And here we go. So this is done, but maybe we can make this icon a little bit more interesting. So let's go back to the icon animation. Let's go to frame 30 where we have the animation, and this time let's animate the angle, so something like this. Okay, so frame 30, just create a keyframe, and frame 0, let's say 9 degrees. Now let's go to spline and come here to angle. So we don't need to see this input for now. Like select everything, press S, and make this adjustment here, something like this. Let's see what's happening. And it's too much, it's too long, so just select the last keyframe, press Shift, and just move, something like this. Let's see. Okay, much better. Close the spline, and now we have the icon works, so perfect. But now something I would like to add here, so you can see everything happens at the same time. Maybe I can create offset for the icon. So I would like my icon start the animation maybe here, let's say frame 4. So this is the equivalent when you have 2 layers and you just move one layer to the front, like you offset the layers. How I can do this? I can manually go to keyframes and move all keyframes, or let's make some space here. Here in my icon animation, I will create a new node. This will be the time speed. In time speed, I will click in delay and I select 4. So now my animation will start in frame 4. But now if you can see, everything disappeared before frame 4. So let's go to merge node, because all this icon animation is connecting the background, and just invert, Ctrl T or Command T. So now we have. So now all this icon here is on the top, foreground, is working. Perfect. See? My animation is start on frame 4. You can even make this start on frame 5, for example. Here we go. Well, this part is done. Now, let's create a second part here, this will be the last section. Just add more space. I will add another test here. Just connect to the merge node. And this will be the subtitle. And let's change the font here to maybe Avenir. Change the size. I will check show control so I can put over here and make a little bit smaller and change the tracking. Okay, I will come in here in my monitor feed so I can see better, and here we go. So now I will animate this test here, just very simple animation. Just came to frame, let's see, maybe frame 10. So go to layout, here in center I will create a keyframe and move this to the top, something like that, and go to maybe framing 25 and go back. Now let's go to spline, Ctrl A or Command A, S, and make some adjustment here. Right, perfect. And the last I need to do here is create a mask for this test. Okay, so let's come in here, select this rectangle, connect here in the merge node, and invert. Let's make this big and over here. It's okay, nice. So how you can see, we can combine different nodes and techniques to create these animations. You can use the same concept for create titles or animate other stuffs, okay? So my last tip here is, if you want to adjust everything, let's say go back to fit, and if you think this is too big and you would like adjust this position for everything, just come here, let's show you. So here we have the icon and here we have test. So what I can do here in the last merge, just create another transform and rename to global adjustment or global position, and you can use make this maybe small and something like that. And you can click here in the monitor and press Ctrl G or Command G so you can see this, the guidelines, and maybe find a better spot, something like this. And we finished. So here we have the animation, we have a polygon, and the best part, we can come here and adjust everything if you prefer. So let's make some changes. I hope you find this tutorial useful, and if you like it, please subscribe to the channel. So see you next time. Bye!